Hello and welcome to the channel. We're at Scare Roundabout now. We're getting picked up at the Renault garage, which is way over there. So really, I shouldn't really be here. I was doing a live, but I wanted to do a quick video of the roundabout. I did. So we'll do that. We'll do a quick video of the roundabout. A quickie. Come on. Come on! Oh my god, Tesla. So what they're doing with the old, they're doing with the Tesla thing is they're still coming up. They're coming up with more and more ways to try and justify their battery obsession. So they're trying to like come out with the fact that they know that they're dangerous. Because like if they weren't dangerous, why would they be trying to make safer batteries? So it's like, you know, like quite obvious that they're dangerous, right? The lithium-ion batteries and electric cars, extremely bad idea, you know. And so they're still. So the thing is, what you've got to learn from that is that they don't really care about us, and they're willing to push such things on us, knowing that they're dangerous. Because if they weren't dangerous, they wouldn't need to produce safer batteries, would they? So they're coming out with different types of batteries. There is a lot of different types of batteries, and they don't have the same. And the biggest atrocity was a Porsche, whatever it was, one I think Master bought. The danger with these, because it was a high performance type thing, and so that was more explosive actually, was the problem with it. So they really are shit, have nothing to do with them, they're all lies. Everything about this net zero thing, the green communism, is fundamentally flawed, and you can guarantee that if under scrutiny it's flawed, it's shit, it doesn't fucking work and it's crap. And there's absolutely no doubt about that. So you have a look at them and it's like, everything like that is always a sort of thing that they're hiding from you. They don't tell you the truth when they're selling. And they're so Tony Blair stepped in, and well, he's just a twat, isn't he? But he stepped in, look at that Land Rover, because he's trying to get a bit of his foot in the door because everybody hates him. That's what he's doing, by saying that they're crap. He's trying to get his foot in the door. That's what Tony Blair's doing, because stammers into the net zero shit. And that's just political. So what the fuck? What's happened there? Oh, my gimbal's failed. Aye. I don't know what happened there. As far as I knew, I did charge it up a wee bit, but maybe it just ran out of power. But that's alright, we can manage without it. But right, we need to get going. Need to keep going, need to keep walking. Oh aye, quite nice. Jaguar. And the weeds are getting tall. Right. So I was doing a live stream there, and I had to sort of bail out of it. Right, so I could walk. Nah, you can't walk up there, it's too fucking rough. So what we're going to do is going to walk. Oh shit. So the BMW. I'm going to walk down here under the Thunder Bridge, and then I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to do another live stream actually. Because we've ran out of time. Time. Right. Right, so I don't even. Right, I'm gonna. Electric cars. Fucking hell. It's tragic, but it's just it's about understanding humanity. That's what it is, and how corrupt it is. And you can always use Grenfell Tower as a benchmark for failure and lessons weren't learnt. So they'll say that they were learnt, but they weren't. Grenfell Tower. So that's what happened there. So it was people slithering out and nobody taking responsibility, saving money, a whole range of things. And that's what happened. And that's what they do, so don't believe them. The air source heat pumps are another big scam. And Katie Hopkins did a brilliant video down in Somerset, down that way. She went on beautiful fields, rolling fields you get down there, and they're putting all these fucking solar panels on it. Fucking criminal activity. That's what it is. Absolutely. Aye. Yellow Volkswagen. Right. Aye. So we'll get to Thunder Bridge and we're going. I'm going to start doing a live. Alright. So thanks for watching. I'll just be yabbling my usual crap. If you want to watch the live, just go and watch them. You can watch them afterwards. Well, look at this, here we are, guys, Bannockburn, the Bannockburn. Oh, there's a tree down there. Bit windy. It's a bit windy today, but I don't mind jumping in there myself. Oh. Right. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next video. Are we lucky? I thought I was hearing a train coming. See these green things? They're growing quite a lot. Grass on the water. I've noticed that a lot since the weather got better. Right. Thanks for watching. Bye! So again, welcome to the channel, guys. We're going to pick-up point. I'm late and they're sitting there waiting for me. I'm going to get slagged off for being late here. Aye, look at that. We're in Caledonian Mars. Aye, there's a mad cyclist coming. Aye. So, whoa. Caledonian Marks, there it is. There's a lump of shit. And there's some lawnmowers and some pallets. So, right, we're nearly there. I'm a bit late, as they've got there early actually, I think. Oh yes, that lawnmower's going nicely. Somebody bumped into that fence. Right lads, and lasses, and guys. That's the thing about guys, it covers everybody, doesn't it? Guys! It's sort of like an American kind of thing, I suppose. American euphemism. So, well, American. Alright, guys. A black car, Volvo. What is all that there? Well, this is getting a bit wild. Here they are. Here's the guys that's picking me up. I was going to sneak up on yous. Right. Thanks, guys. Bye. Okay.
He'll just be videoing the other side of it. Why did he buy it?
Well, that's.
Does he live off road?
That's quite often.
It's a woman driving it.
Why did she put it that?
It's a woman driving it.
Fuck yeah.
She's going. Tow bar.
She's going camping.
No, she's probably not going camping. One doesn't even need that extra
Probably
space.
not going camping. You're right.
She probably likes the idea of going as a family. She gets there, deal with all the fucking shite that comes with it.
Yeah, if you get offered fucking beef Wellington,
Yeah.
right, the mushrooms, fucking go, don't go.
What?
Don't go. Yeah.
That's a personal joke.
Well, no, it's just about vitriolic behaviour
For women.
and how far it can go.
Oh, it can go very
So-
How evil they are.
Estranged, the estranged husband decided to pass on the beef Wellington, and his parents both got poisoned, and the pastor, and the auntie. His auntie, so he lost 3
I
relatives.
thought you meant anti-pasta.
Antipas. Yeah.
Sorry. 3 relatives.
Well, somebody did say, Katie Hopkins says, why didn't she use pasta?
And hide crushed cherry seeds in it.
Can you?
Yeah, crushed cherry seeds and curry seeds. I like that from Wendy.
What, crust?
Yeah, Wendy and mum said that when I see it, so I like the crushed cherry seeds are quite.
No, I remember, I've got a little story, and it was when it was my second marriage, then my first wife decided she was going to get friendly with my second wife. And then that was like, that was not going to work, right? But anyway, she baked a cake and she made it so badly, deliberately.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, and it was all lopsided and it was like,
As women do.
you can, but it's like,
Well, at least I baked it.
eh?
At least I baked it.
But it's the sort of thing where you go, oh, thanks for doing that. It's really nice of you. But instead of saying, you've done that deliberately, why don't you just fuck off, right? But they go through this weird kind of.
I would slag my mate if he turned up with a cake. Perfect. Let alone lopsided.
No, it was deliberately made badly, and it was like massively. She was really, really. The whole thing was a mess. This is what happens when people get split up and everything, when the marriage vows get broken and.
I know, but I'm struggling to understand why you would annoy someone.
You what?
It seems very pitiful.
What?
Using a cake to
Yeah.
putting all that effort in to make the fucker
Badly.
to get to a second
To ruin it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's a woman.
The thing with the beef Wellington, it's just a different level of resentment and spiteful behaviour. So that
beef stroganoff.
I think it's just how intricate. There's philosophers have went into the workings of the. Why? I think it's quite good the way Callum's holder is. It sort of seems to be catching a lot of beigeness. I think it's that little one I've got. I can sort of swivel it around to a certain extent.
Well, that was broke. I had to fix it.
Oh, it's broken.
Yeah,
You broke it.
I can't say I did it. Definitely not anywhere around any kind of angry break.
So I can see right now that there's nothing coming, so just keep going. Nice and gently. Aiming for the Honda. Aim for the Honda. Aiming for the Honda.
Go in low, get the Honda.
Oh, you know who drives Hondas, don't you?
Old woman.
Well, it was the Rover people, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. That's so funny, because Ivor had a Rover
Did he? Which one?
years ago, 204.
Wow.
It was an alright looking one, but it was still a terrible car. And then guess what he got? Hondas.
A Honda. Do you know the Honda Civic and the Rover 400
Same car.
didn't really have any parts that you could...
It was the same car, wasn't it?
No, it was different.
It was the same gearbox for still.
No, well, not really.
Felt like it.
Because the Rovers had the Honda engine, so...
Yeah.
But not all of them.
They never shared body parts, though, did they? I've seen that documentary.
It was a weird thing that the Honda Civic... Do you remember the Rover 400? The sort of rounded shaped one?
Yeah.
I had one. And the Honda Civic looked the same, but the bonnet was different, the tailgate was different, the lights were different.
Yeah, there's a conjoined partnership.
Yes, the engineering was shared.
Yeah, there's not a lot, like, I don't know, the doors might have been the same. There wasn't a lot in it that was the same, that's what I'm saying.
It's close.
And I found that out.
Well, the platform was shared.
It was probably the same body shell, the very basic body shell.
Well, the floor plan,
Yeah.
the floor plan and the engine on the side. So
Yeah, but what happened is Rover, for some weird reason, you bought a Rover 400 and some of them had Rover engines,
Yes.
and some of them had Honda engines. I don't really know why. They must have had...
well, supply issues basically,
Yeah.
and the agreement they had between them.
Can you imagine going to your work in West Midlands in the morning? Oh, I've just finished putting this engine in. Sorry mate, we've changed it out to the Honda engine today. You're going to have to take that one out to put your Honda in.
The Honda engine has squinty cylinders.
It's because it's really different. Well, it was a different way around the Honda engine. It was... The flywheel was where the gearbox would be.
It just makes me like a 9-year-old man, so the times when there's pumping the accent.
What's he saying?
Yeah, Megan.
What is he saying? Why are we stopping? The bus is about 3 miles away and you fucking stopped.
Well,
It's
it's
a-
stop and get ready to go again.
It's a
Long
double-decker
process,
bus.
is it not?
What?
It's a long process to stop and start again.
Where are we going? Down to yours,
Aye,
right?
man.
I did that. I was doing a live on the way down. The only thing you need to do a live, you could do it calm. You've got to be alive.
Alright.
It's one thing.
will be in.
That's all.
Tech.
You need a phone.
Tech.
I suppose you do need a phone. Yeah.
Or a JVC VHS.
Ah, no. Can you use a camera or something? No, because it wouldn't be able to connect to the internet. What?
No. Amazing how far we've came in 20 years.
Yeah. And where's all the potholes gone?
Some of them have been refilled again.
They've done a good job of that.
Carmen used to do it on the way home.
Really?
Now you have to get told to do the house, do the road outside. I mean, what the fuck? If I was a tarman, man, the road outside my house would be smaller.
Aye. That's a good point, like, but
We live in Tar City, in the state of roads.
that's as far as I can take you, because it's getting into the danger zone.
Is this why you got high vis on?
Aye, thanks. Well, just I'm
So,
going to put.
Wendy's, I don't know, you know that. Wendy's,
Shut up,
Wendy's
Clement.
Specific reason for
Right.
that. So because you've got variation, of course, there's no real limit on it genetically. So you end up with people who are of all kinds. Some are, natural-born killers and things like that, which are useful in war, protecting the tribe, or any of those sort of things. So you do get a lot of variation, and where some people would be called murdering psychopaths in the middle of a war, they'd be called heroes.
Yeah, that's right. I've often wondered about that.
So it's often a point of view
Yeah.
rather than it being something that's absolute.
Yeah, well, I just watched quite a horrifying video last night about what actually happened. It happened in Glasgow area.
Yeah.
This woman was a financial advisor. Right? And she got involved with she got way in, and then the murder done. Where are we going? We're going up to, we'll go left. There's different ways of doing it, like, but I did consider going that way, but it's kind of busy there.
Well, you'd still stop on.
So we're going to go to Craig's roundabout and then go up past the Christie Club.
Yeah,
that isn't there.
past the police station.
Yeah. So she got involved way out of her depths, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger. So basically, she's robbed people of their money.
Yeah.
But she probably isn't any more of a criminal than some of the politicians.
The governor of the Bank of England.
Yeah, not really. But anyway, she got money from various people and everything, and I think she was just gambling it or she was lying about it all and everything.
Yeah.
And she was a daughter of she was an ordinary sort of woman, and then she went into this world at 27 years old, 26, 25, and she was apparently full of the gift of the gab. Glaswegians are like that, a lot of them anyway. But they did some horrible things to her, or tortured her and everything. And they never got her body, but they convicted these 2 guys.
Right.
4 of them actually, because 2 of them, they turned the 2 on the 2 gangster guys.
Yeah.
And so they got 10 years. And the other guys got 30 years. Yeah, that. And they never got her body, but they got them through the phones. I think it was the main use of phones. Where they were, and they were able to connect them up to vehicles and phones. And they got blood as well under a seat. DNA, I suppose, blood. It was horrible what happened to that woman. People in the comments, and this is on YouTube, were going, "Oh, she was a criminal. She deserved it." And everything. Really?
Deserve that.
You know, it's just like, how would you kill? You know, there's 180,000. She was with this guy. It's £180, 180,000. But they were all. It was obviously DRUG. You know.
Yeah, without money.
Money laundering.
Yeah.
You know. That's what it was.
Yeah.
When it was fundamentally obvious that's where it was coming from. And but the other thing that annoyed me, but was the parents. She was taking them out and stuff. Right, we're going to go. Right. And to me, like, as a parent, I'd be wondering why my daughter has got so much money.
Yeah, so all of a sudden.
You know, like, why? Oh, there's a wee bit of road rage going on over there.
Where are you going?
Oh fuck, we're supposed to turn off there. You know what? I forgot.
Talking.
Aye. Forgot. So I did go in the right lane.
Yes,
I thought.
you did.
So we'll just do a go around. We could go right up to St
Just
Anne's
to go to the top and go down.
and turn right, yeah. Turn right at St Anne's roundabout.
I think at this point it's 6,500.
Well, actually this roundabout's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just basically where we're going over there.
Correct.
But I think they've got plans for that, and they've reduced this down to 40, and it's to make things go faster. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
really.
it's to make it cheaper for transporting things, goods and services, and to make sure the business really
Fails.
booms.
To make sure it all fails.
Yeah, it's
and
to
then
make it all fail.
so they can have power over us, because they get money from.
Well, that means you've got to get money from the government, so you've got to do what they say. Otherwise
Yeah.
they won't give you the money.
Get money from globalists.
Yeah.
Was there some woman went and got her bank? I was watching a video with this woman. Her ex couldn't get his bank account, so she couldn't get into hers. And then they couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. It was because she didn't have any cash. It was all digital. You know, like, she couldn't drive her car to the nearest bank. It was Barclays Bank she was with.
Right.
And she couldn't get. It was 15 or 20 miles away from her house.
Yeah.
She couldn't get there. But she said she hasn't done anything wrong. She's no idea why they've shut her bank account.
Yeah.
So basically what I would say to that, well, she's obviously not getting any backup plan. You know, it sounds like she's short of money.
Yeah, so it's got any cash. Mind if the bank shut you out of your money, what can you do?
Yeah, but like obviously if that was me, I'd have a small amount that I could put some fuel in the car. But I think she was just warning the digital, you know, the risks of digital.
Risk of having all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah, so you've got no cash. So in that scenario, the bank card doesn't work. So, oh well, I've got 40 quid here, I'll go and put fuel in the car. You know, but she obviously didn't have any. And it all went horribly wrong, and she couldn't function in her life.
Yeah.
But it's the same with heating as well, isn't it? Like, they go and fuck up the, you know, the...
The government want me to have all my eggs in one basket, and I'm very much against that, because I've got a brand,
Yeah, but if they go and cock up the electric supply,
for instance.
and they've told you that your wood, you know, they've already done the nudge units
Yeah.
to stop you from getting your chimney opened up or a log burner fitted,
Yeah.
and then you find, oh fuck, there's no heating. At least if you got the log burner, you can heat the house.
You've got heating.
And then the worst problem about it all is that not having heating can actually damage your house and everything. It's terrible.
Yes.
You know, and so try and encourage such stupid shit. So basically, don't trust them at all. Listen to them, don't trust them.
No.
You can listen to them if you like, but don't trust them.
No. They're untrustworthy.
You get the air source heat pump and you get solar panels. I suppose if you had all that shite, but you've got a backup plan. But then they're telling you you're not allowed. People, we're so scared, we don't want to get a log burner. At least if you've got that, and you can light it up when all that crap stops working.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got one, you don't have to use it, but you've got it. It's like having a shotgun.
Yeah.
You've got a shotgun, but
Well,
I mean, you have to use it.
That's a good idea as well, but we can't really go into that.
Well, it's just harder.
Come on. Don't be all D.
Haven't they driven?
But here we are. We would have came in another way if I hadn't popped up at the roundabout. So we'd be way up there by now.
Yeah, you'd be parked inside and I'd be having a conversation.
Right, where are we again? Oh, we're going...
To the Deaf Egg place.
Can't even remember. So we're going to turn left down here.
Yeah, we probably have to.
That's what we did last time. Is that appropriate? This is where they push all their green communism and health service.
Yeah.
That's where they had the... Oh, I hate watch, I can't say anything about that. I might get demonetized. See, might get de-thingied.
Beefed.
Well, yeah, because you're not allowed to talk about... It's called medical misinformation. Could I have turned in there?
No. There's only one entrance and exit with this car.
So I have to turn right here.
Yeah, or you park on the left one or the right one.
What's that yellow sign?
That's the vaccination sign.
Well, I think we'll just turn left. I don't want to get vaccinated. Oh, is that a space right there?
Yeah, just do that.
That looks very fortuitous. How's that? Are we in the lines?
No, we're
Eh?
here.
It's because I hadn't realised I was pulling in here. Not too bad. Talking about...
Okay.
Right. My car, you can turn the ignition off and the window's still got. Thanks for watching. Bye! That's where the tax money goes. Plugging into these fucking things. I'm 100% electric. Supporting our drive to go green. Forth Valley NHS board. I'm glad you've got plenty of money to spend on that shite. Did I give you the keys? No. So we're going green at Forth Valley. We're going very, very green. We've had a wonderful time in the hospital. That's totally put me off communism. It has. Because all fucking communists around about here. But what am I talking about? I'm hardly bloody one to speak. "100% electric vehicle."
Oh dear.
Can we negotiate this exit? Can we all work together to get out of here? Must have really narrow cars here. That's bikes. That's fucking bike, you fanny.
It's for special Inva cars.
They're going too fast.
Oh my lord.
So that's the thing, I know when to do 20, I don't need to be told. You can't go flying around a hospital car park. Because you've got people that are no well in everything and just take it nice and canny. But they're doing like 30. They'll probably do 20 now, they're on the open road. Wouldn't they? That's the kind of hypocrisy you get.
Yes.
See, that's too far over.
That junction.
We'll go this way. I'm pretty sure I know where I am.
In the driver's seat.
Disobeyed. I'm disobeyed. I'm a disobeyed driver. Oh aye, this is a stupid thing of Callum's. Right, see if you go up here. I'm pretty sure you can turn right.
Yes, you can. We did it last time.
Potholes. Oh, look at this street here. We'll go straight out here. And these houses obviously were there a long time. There's somebody showed a picture from Bannockburn High School in the 70s. It was all grass, but you could see the houses over here in the distance. St Ninians.
Right.
Stinians. So I've done an investigation. Robert the Bruce structure is not in Bannockburn. So it's fake news. But to be fair, the battle didn't like happen in one little bit, did it? It happened in a...
Yeah, various skirmishes, yes.
Yeah. So I think it's spread all the way around, pretty much from where the Robert the Bruce statue is, all the way around to the Cars of Stirling.
Yeah.
So it's... I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. It's the depth, and it was thing in this. It wasn't really in a different place. It was just in Clothes for Cash was there. I used to go there. That's communist. That was communism. Where the guys that worked there didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Essentially. And anybody that was going to promote the business, like actually provide work for them, they didn't want them there.
Sounds like the government.
Well, that's what it was like. Oh, you get too much and everything. Ooh, I'm not, I'm closing in half an hour, and it was terrible. And the guy was complaining that he was getting like a disease off the clothes or something. So everything was wrong with the whole thing. It's like, wait a minute, life has got some kind of risk in it. Wear fucking gloves then. But then, of course, he wouldn't be able to afford to buy his own gloves, would he? And it was the guy that played the video games. He had his own telly in there and everything.
Well, actually, the company should have provided gloves for it. That would be personal protective equipment.
Yeah, like if you're handling clothing that you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know where it is or where it's coming from or what's on it.
You don't.
So you probably ought to have big rubber gloves to handle it with.
Maybe they do. I don't know.
Well, maybe it did. It just they lost them. Didn't like wearing them.
But then they got rid of them anyway. I mean, you got to pay minimum wage.
Yeah.
The bloke in Cumbernauld, he's quite alright. There's two of them. One's completely bonkers, and the other is alright. Just a job at the end of the day, innit?
Yeah. That's right and about. Go from the wife and kids.
Yeah. Aye. Oh aye. Yeah. It's a roundabout.